In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to integrate webhooks in Zoho subscriptions. Webhooks are an event-driven way for Zoho subscriptions to notify your systems in real time. Instead of polling for updates, your application can receive a message the moment something happens, like when a subscription is created or renewed, an invoice is generated, or a payment succeeds or fails. Zoho does this by sending a JSON payload to a URL that you control, using a standard HTTP POST request. Let's start by setting one up inside Zoho subscriptions. After signing in, look for the gear icon in the top right and open Settings. From there, go to More Settings and choose Webhooks. Click Create Webhook to open the configuration page. In the URL field, enter the endpoint on your server or service where you want to receive event data. This should be an endpoint that expects JSON over POST. Next, choose the events you care about from the list. Things like subscription created, subscription renewed, payment success, invoice created, and many more. Save your webhook, and you're done with the basic configuration. You can create multiple webhooks if you want different events to go to different destinations, or if separate teams or systems need their own streams. Zoho Subscriptions supports a wide range of events, so you can fine-tune what gets sent. Beyond the common lifecycle triggers, you'll see options such as trial expiring, subscription upgraded, subscription unpaid, and billing date changed, as well as numerous invoice and transaction-related changes. If you need the full, up-to-date catalog of event types or payload schemas, refer to the Zoho Billing API documentation. On your side, make sure the webhook URL is ready to accept POST requests, parse JSON reliably, and return an HTTP 200 OK when it receives a payload. That 200 response confirms successful delivery. If your endpoint doesn't respond, responds slowly, or returns a non-200 status, Zoho may retry delivery or log the attempt as a failure. To make troubleshooting easier, implement structured logging on your endpoint and store incoming payloads securely so you can replay scenarios during development without relying on live traffic. After your webhook is in place, you can manage it from the webhook section. Edit it anytime to change the destination URL or adjust the list of subscribed events. Delete it if you no longer want deliveries sent to that address. In the Events tab, you can review delivery history and resend a specific webhook if you're testing, fixing a downstream issue, or replaying a missed event. This makes debugging and validation much smoother without waiting for the next live trigger.